26 to conduct the state convention of the Pennsylvania Forward Party. As chair, I hereby call this convention to order. Our first order of business will be the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 250 years ago, almost to the day, important words were drafted in this corner of Pennsylvania. Just a few miles away, our founding fathers declared their independence as a new nation. Today, we are declaring our independence from a two-party system that is dividing our nation. If we can't bridge this divide, we will lose our republic. At the end of the Constitutional Convention in 1787, a Pennsylvanian attendee was asked if we had a republic or monarchy. His response was that we had a republic if we can keep it. That Pennsylvanian was Benjamin Valimont. Benjamin Valimont. I screwed that up. That Pennsylvanian was Benjamin Franklin. In this time of division, this Benjamin from Pennsylvania believes that the Forward Party is how we keep our republic. We will do that by changing the incentives of politics. We will make our politicians accountable to all their constituents, not just the few who vote in their closed primaries. We will stop parties from choosing their voters and have voters choose their candidates in fair districts. Yes. This will take time, effort, and sacrifice. We will be pushed to our limits, but we will not be stopped in creating a path forward. Today, we celebrate our accomplishments. We have only been around for a few short years. Our first endorsement came in 2022. A year later, we were one of the few states to elect someone as a forwardist on the ballot. In 24, we ran two statewide candidates, one of whom will be speaking later here today. Last year, we elected even more forwardists to office, right here in the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So far, we have supported 28 candidates and have 16 current office holders affiliated with our party, with several having been outright elected as a forwardist on the ballot. But we are only getting started. This year, we are supporting even more great candidates. Our focus this year is on the PA House. With a little luck, we will create a forward fulcrum. That is a group of representatives that could prevent the two major parties from having an outright majority. When that happens, the representatives who want to when that happens, the representatives will have to represent you and not the D's or the R's. This is why we have endorsed candidates like Chris Gambino, Republicans like Valerie Gatos, and Democrats like Ron Ruman to create this fulcrum. And if you want to run next time for the PA House or at a local level next year, please talk to us. Together, we can move Pennsylvania forward. In order to do that, though, we need a strong organization in the Pennsylvania Forward Party. We have some important business to strengthen our movement, and that starts with the election of our party secretary. One of our leaders, David Grimes, has stepped forward in that nomination, but if any in attendance would like to challenge him, we do welcome it. Even if you don't want to serve in this role, there are plenty of opportunities to help us grow the party. The vote for secretary will come last to give you time to think it over, but before that, we have some other items we need to tackle. Please use the QR code that you were given to access a ballot for the party business. There should be a test question asking which color of the flag is your favorite. Please cast a vote to make sure your ballot is working, and we will get started with the party business.
Did anyone not get a...
Yeah.
We're going to use it right now.
I don't need the button. Very dear.
Okay, anybody else?
Has everybody received a ballot? If you haven't, please raise your hand. Seeing no hands raised, we'll move on to the first real question. Our first actual proposal concerns our state priorities. Noticing that we have had a lot of judicial candidates, the following is to clarify what our aims are for in this important area of government. If you agree with adding the following proposal as a priority to the for the Pennsylvania Forward Party, please vote yes. If you disagree, please vote no. The vote should be active right now, so please. Sorry. I can repeat that if you need to.
Yes.
Okay. Our first actual proposal concerns our state priorities. Noticing that we have had a lot of judicial candidates, the following is to clarify what our aims are for this important area of government. If you agree with the adding the following as a priority of the Pennsylvania Forward Party, please vote yes. If you disagree, please vote no.
So I see the results of the flag question, but
Well,
I scanned it again and it worked.
Yeah, you have to rescan each time.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
what did you say?
Could you go
Back.
back to this? Yeah. It should be, has everybody got into that question yet?
Yeah, it just says yes or no, though.
Yes, so you have to, the question is a nonpartisan judiciary. An independent nonpartisan judiciary is critical for the rule of law. This is a fundamental part of the American system of checks and balances. It is a priority that we strive to improve our judicial system's fairness, impartiality, accessibility, and respectfulness of all involved, even more than it already is. If you agree with that, please vote yes. If you disagree, please vote no on the ballot.
How do you vote yes or no? I just take a picture. Doesn't have any yes or no.
Here. There we go.
Yes, and what I would do, I happen to be in favor of a nonpartisan judiciary, so I would vote yes.
Yeah,
But
so
everybody should vote their field.
The real question is, we do have a set of, I believe, 8 or 7 state priorities, and that you're proposing to be added as another
Yes.
priority. That is the question. Yeah, so independent redistricting, election reform, nonpartisan judiciary is the question, and we also have voting primary.
Yeah, Yeah, if you go to our webpage and go to our priorities in the About, this is what our current priorities are, and we are asking if we can add this proposal about a nonpartisan judiciary to this list of priorities.
So once we open the primaries, we'll go back to 7 priorities. There's supposed to be.
And this would be a change from the way it's currently done, where judges run as a party candidate.
Yes.
But oftentimes they cross-nominate, so they run with both parties, right?
Yeah, and it applies, technically it applies to all judicial officers. So like Danny Seisler, affiliated with us last year, he was running as sheriff because he wanted to have that office be much more nonpartisan than it had been.
Okay.
So has everybody had a chance to vote on that? If you haven't, please raise your hand. Seeing no hands raised, I will unlock the votes. And we'll go to the election results. 18 yay, 2 no. That is a 2/3 majority, so it passes. Moving on to the second question. We're getting into the bylaw proposals. Before we get into the bylaws, a little clarification. There are only 2 committees in charge of the party: the Executive Committee and the State Committee. The Executive Committee is a small committee comprised of mainly the State Chair, the Vice Chair, the State Secretary, and the State Treasurer. These officers also have the opportunity to serve as one of the 4 directors: Communications, Finance, Candidate, and Outreach. However, the Executive Committee is limited in its reach and only consists of executive functions. The State Committee, on the other hand, is designed to be a much larger body that governs the Pennsylvania Forward Party. One of the most pressing needs is to define the difference between a county lead and a county chair. Eventually, we will have organized county organizations across the county Commonwealth, but before that, we need to define the role of the initial county lead. Hopefully, you will have had a chance to review these proposals. There should be at least 1 copy at every table. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. If not, we can move on to the vote. If you agree with the proposal to modify the bylaws as such to make these changes with the county leads, please vote yes. I need to activate the vote though. Sorry. You should be able to scan your QR code now to vote. If you agree with the proposal, please vote yes. If you disagree, please vote no. Sure. Sorry. Okay, the crossed out is what is being deleted. The new one is underlined. So because it's a bylaws, it affects several areas of the bylaws, so it. Yeah.
That way people can see it.
Okay. Okay, if anybody is still voting, please raise your hand. All right, I will close the votes out.
You're talking about all 5 proposals? Should be done all 5?
That was proposal 1.
Yes, we're going to do it one at a time so that I will talk about each one as they come up.
So there was there's his bylaw proposal versus the other one, which was the other proposal. It was
The priority proposal,
priority proposal.
yeah.
Gotcha. Oh,
So we have a vote of 18 yes, 2 no. That is that's a 90 to 1. So the proposal passes. Moving on to the second bylaw proposal, this concerns our regional chairs. While the Southeast region has been hitting it out of the park, the rest of our regions have struggled to maintain a regional chair. We believe this is because we are trying to run before we can walk. While a volunteer might be willing to serve as a county lead, many are hesitant to lead an entire region of the state. This proposal provides for more flexibility in this role and will hopefully lead to more county leads and stability at the regional level. If you have any questions concerning this, please raise your hand. If not, we can move to the vote. Are there any questions? I believe I set the vote as active, so I want to give a few minutes to allow for the vote. Is there anybody still waiting to vote? All right. I will unlock her. We'll unlock the votes. See that only 19 have voted. 20 have voted. Sorry, some technical issues.
Can we just do raise our hands to get through these?
Sure. All in favor, please raise your hand. If you agree, please.
Can you state the proper, I'm sorry, it was out in the
Uh,
street and all that.
This is concerning our regional chairs. We are,
Okay, got it.
sorry. So if you're in favor for it, please raise your hand, yes. If you're against it, please raise your hand, no. I see no raised hands, so it is unanimous. Second bylaw proposal passes. Moving on to the third. This proposal is more clerical, as the county leads are invited to attend the state committee meetings. We need to be clear on who counts towards our quorum. If you have any questions or discussion, please raise your hand. And
Yeah, maybe you could just explain.
yeah, so as a county lead is not automatically added as a voting member of the state committee. When we meet, we need to have a hard count of who is required to be attending to have a good quorum number. So if we don't make this change, it's going to be unclear as to which members are supposed to count towards quorum and voting and which ones are not. So this is to clarify that.
So what is it? What's the clarification? So who will count?
If a county lead is just a county lead, it requires an extra action to add them as an at-large member of the state committee. So the state chair may appoint, as it is right now, the state chair may appoint additional members to serve on the state committee, subject to the approval of the remaining members of the state committee. These members only serve for the term of the state chair, and a person may be appointed to the state committee multiple times without limits.
Yeah, so would it be fair to say, so these are the standing members of the state committee, but the state committee, we vote on things like, should we endorse this candidate? Should we, I'm trying to think of other things we vote on.
Yeah.
It's a limited group, and if say we have 12 people on that, and we have a call, and only 4 people, we can't vote on anything, right? So it becomes a problem in a volunteer organization if the state committee is too big, and so folks aren't very active. So if you step up to be a state lead, it's also a lesser bar, like, a county lead. And if you become really active and you're attending meetings, we can say, you know what, I think Jessica would be great on the state committee as well. What do you guys think? We can vote her in because she's been coming to things, she's been contributing, and she's willing to do that. From the inside, I think that's the motivation for the change. Did I say anything that's inaccurate?
No, that's great.
It's like regular language and why?
Yes.
So what would the number of people be to determine if you have a quorum or not?
It depends on, it's half the total plus one, I think.
It's half of the current members of the voting members of the state committee.
Or it's enough plus one.
So it can fluctuate. I believe right now it is, sorry, I'm
I
on,
think it's 10.
something like that.
Is this working again?
We can try. Or, let me activate the poll. SIB. You can try it now.
It worked.
You're supposed to vote now?
Yes.
I thought I had to vote it.
Yeah, and the platform we're using to vote is SIV. It is a partner to the National Forward Party and has been very useful across multiple state conventions, and we're happy to be using them. Even though there was a slight bug, but we're working through it. Has everybody voted? If you haven't voted, please raise your hand. Okay, I'm gonna try to unlock the votes. If it doesn't work, we'll try the raised hand, but hopefully it will. Looks like we're going to raise our hands. All right, so if you agree with the proposal of, please raise your hand. If you disagree, please raise your hand now. It is unanimous, so the proposal passes. The fourth is also rather clerical. It is to remove a section of the bylaws that is no longer relevant or needed and might conflict with some of the other changes we have made. So we originally put the interim terms of the officers and when they expired, but now we have kind of staggered the terms such that this is no longer needed in the bylaws. So I'm going to say SIV is not working today anymore. So if you agree with the proposed, if you have any questions or discussion, please raise your hand. Seeing none, we're going to move on to the vote. If you agree with the proposal, please raise your hand. If you disagree with the proposal, please raise your hand. Seeing no hands raised, it is unanimous and this proposal also passes. The fifth proposal modifies how we select the vice chair. Earlier in the year, the state committee made changes to the executive because the quorum requirements became more and more difficult. We were having issues where members of the executive committee had to step away for personal reasons and didn't officially resign, but because they didn't officially resign, they still had their terms didn't expire yet, so